ones that were working the game that day that were providing security because they got called into a capacity, not that what they were there for to provide security, but all of a sudden they had to render life-saving aid to someone, which is the job of an officer, is that you may have to transition through your shift, through your day, from second to second, minute to minute, to provide whatever it is that the community needs. And seeing that there was a need for assistance, even when not working, we had officers at that game who jumped in to help out. Now, as a representative here, Chief Todd Dalbar from New Iberia Police Department, would like to say a few words.
You know, being on both sides of this spectrum, because not only am I a part of the New Iberia Police Department, but I also officiate for the High School Basketball Association with Mr. Domingue. So I see both sides of it. But what it's a testament to today, as when there's a medical emergency, these emergency responders all kick into a gear. They utilize their training, their experience, and all the things that they've learned over many years of being in these split-second decisions, and just go into that autopilot per se and give the aid needed to save lives. And there's no greater day for, I know, the ambulance personnel, the fire personnel, school personnel, and law enforcement, that you're able to save a life. There's no greater day. And, you know, it's, I mean, how proud is it that Mr. Domingue gets to see another day with his family? Because, you know, those tragedies happen around us in and every day that we see, you know, people dying of a tragic event or whatever that may be, where their families don't get a chance to say how much they love them, whether it's from that person or the family to them. Now it's that opportunity where everybody always wishes to have that one extra day, to have that loved one back, to be able to say how you really feel. And this is an opportunity for Mr. Domingue to have that, and these responders to show exactly what they represent in themselves. Because when they take the oath for those positions in the services, the emergency services that they provide, they take an oath to, you know, because it's a calling. It's not just an oath, but it's a calling. And that's what, you know, what people don't see a lot of times behind the badges and behind the EMT certificates and all the training that they receive, is actually why they got into it, which is because they care. They care about seeing that extra day with that person, that they can be a part of that life-saving measure. So I'm proud of our two officers, but I'm proud of the whole group, because, you know, as John and I both talked about in the past, that size and the different configurations of the badge and the patches really don't matter, because we're all in one job and one calling, and that is to be a part of saving people's lives. And this is a great day. I'm happy that the sheriff invited me here and is a part of our two officers that participated in this. On our behalf, our officers will have a ribbon on their uniforms that will signify their life-saving measure they performed. So very proud day. Very proud to have Mr. Domingue and his family here today. So very proud. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Chief Dalbar. Next, we'd like to call Mr. Domingue. You'd like to say a few words?
First of all, I want to apologize because I'm not a public speaker. That's why I referee basketball games. We get to blow a whistle and point. As the person who was saved that day, I just want to thank everyone here. And I'm sorry I don't have the words to articulate how much it meant to me and my family. Because of you guys, a husband, a father, a grandfather, and a son are still here with my family. I get to do a lot of firsts that I haven't done before. I'll get to see my youngest son get married next year. I got to see Chris's first playoff game. So I get to do a lot of things that I enjoy because of the selfless act that these men and women chose to do when they decided to choose careers that serve others. And for that, I'm forever grateful. Thank you.
You know, you said you really didn't have the words to speak, and I think you nailed it. And, you know, a lot of times people ask, why do police officers, emergency responders do what they do? And there you have it. You know, I think he summed it up quite well. is to provide aid and assistance and to help those in need so that they can be there to change people's lives. So on behalf of Sheriff Gary Driscoll, we appreciate everyone's activities that day, and we'd like to now hand out the awards, Lifetime Awards. Spencer, if you want to come up here. So Dominic, you want to come over here? We'll come over here and take the picture.
Okay. Let me give you, John. I'm going to hand him to you.
Okay.
The first plaque will be to our K-9 Sergeant Ashley Wilson. She's an SRO DARE officer at St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. It's Ashley. The next award in recognition of life-saving action is to Lieutenant Chad Wilson, who's a patrol officer, lieutenant at St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. Next to Wydrick Harding, who's the athletic trainer at Bayou Bend Health Systems. Sergeant Daisha Hughes, Juvenile Investigations at New Iberia Police Department. And Sergeant Craig Lewis, Criminal Investigations at New Iberia Police Department.
You want to say a few words? Oh, no?
Okay, our next award is to Sean Dennis, who's a paramedic with Acadian Ambulance. And to Caleb Traha, EMT with Acadian Ambulance.
Congratulations. All right, again, thank you for everybody coming today, for the family, the officers, the first responders, the press, for joining us in this ceremony. It means a lot to the officers. I know it means a lot to the families. And I think that it's necessary to highlight and recognize when our officers and our first responders go out there and go above and beyond. So I know everybody will be available. If y'all want to talk to them off camera, do side interviews. I know Sean can't wait to be interviewed if y'all want to interview him for a really long time. So thank y'all for coming. Thank you.
And I am Brady Borrell, coming to you live from the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office here at the St. Mary Parish Courthouse. With me right now is John Call. He is the Chief Deputy with the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. We're going to get him in frame here. Just give us a second. There he is. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Chief Deputy John Call, go ahead and if you can explain again the events that happened that led to Mr. Kevin Domingue, them resuscitating him.
Yeah, so there was a local high school basketball game, and at the latter part of the game, Mr. Domingue suffered from a medical emergency. Upon seeing this, our officers that were working the game providing security, Sergeant Wilson and Lieutenant Wilson, began rendering aid, namely CPR. While they were rendering aid, we had the athletic trainer, we had the other referee who's a New Iberia Police Department officer, and a spectator, another New Iberia Police Department officer. They saw the need for their services, and they decided to jump into it and begin helping our people render aid to Mr. Domingue.
It definitely brings a whole new meaning to being in the right place at the right time, doesn't it?
Absolutely it does, and I think it goes to show that, even officers, when you're off, you're never truly off. Because if there's ever a reason or a need for that officer to apply their training and their capabilities, and they see it, it's the duty of those officers to do so.
And even on or off the clock, they are commissioned sheriff's deputies. So basically they can jump in at any given time, and that's their life mission. That's why they put the badge on, don't they?
That's it, and that's why they do what they do. And even if there was officers there, even though there was officers there from other jurisdictions, they saw a need for their involvement, and they did such. And I think it's a testament to the officers that we have in the Acadiana area, and it's a testament to the officers that go to work every day, that go out there to provide assistance to the communities and to make just the area a safer place.
Thank you very much, Chief Deputy John Call with the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. And again, if you're just joining us, we are coming to you live as a ceremony was just held here at the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office on the 4th floor of the St. Mary Parish Courthouse. As you may recall, a few months ago, there was a basketball game where an official at St. Mary Parish, West St. Mary High School, Mr. Kevin Domingue was officiating a basketball game. He had collapsed, stopped breathing, but thanks to the heroic efforts of our first responders, they were able to revive him. Here he is today. He spoke just a few minutes ago as you heard him, and a great story with a happy ending. So I'm Brady Borrell coming to you live from the St. Mary Parish Courthouse here in the 4th floor, the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. I'm Brady Borrell.